Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Ridwana's Rasoi. Today I am going to show you a very interesting recipe called murtabak. Murtabak is nothing but a stuffed bread or paratha, which is a very popular street food in most of the Asian and Arab countries. It has many versions and today I am going to show you my version of making murtabak. So let us first check out the ingredients required for this recipe. So first, for the outer covering of the murtabak, we need to prepare a dough, and for the dough we need the following ingredients. First is 500 grams of maida or all-purpose flour. Then we need around 2 tablespoons of ghee, 1 teaspoon of sugar, half cup of milk, which is roughly around 100 ml, and salt to taste. For the stuffing of the murtabak, we need the following ingredients. Here first I have taken 300 grams of minced meat. You can replace it with chicken, or if you want to keep it vegetarian, you can just add the veggies. Next is 2 large onions, finely chopped. Then I have taken 1 carrot, again finely chopped, some cilantro, and also 4 to 5 green chilies. Then comes 1.5 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. For the spices, I have taken 1 tablespoon of curry masala, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 tablespoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Here I have taken 4 eggs, 2 is for the stuffing and 2 for the outer covering. Finally, oil and salt to taste. First, we are going to prepare the dough for the outer covering and then go in for the stuffing. So let us start making the dough. Here I have taken maida. Add in the sugar, salt to taste, and give it a good mix. So we are mixing all the dry ingredients first, then add in the milk and 2 tablespoons of ghee. Combine all the ingredients first without water. Now add in water little by little and make it into a nice and soft dough. Do not add too much of water at one time. Just add it little by little and knead it into a nice and soft dough. So our dough is now ready, and now you have to divide this into small sized portions. So I'll show you how to do that. First, take a portion of the prepared dough. With your fingers, just push it inwards and make it into a nice ball shaped portion like this. For the quantity of maida taken, I could make 7 murtabak. You have to make it slightly bigger than your regular chapati dough balls. Now I am going to add in some oil. Grease it well with the oil. This ensures that they do not stick to each other, and also while flattening it to prepare the outer covering, it becomes easier. After coating the dough with some oil, I am now going to cover it with a wet cloth. Now this ensures that the dough does not dry up. Allow it to rest for a minimum of 2 to 3 hours. Now while the dough is resting, we can prepare the stuffing. So for the stuffing, I have taken 2 tablespoons of oil in a pan. To that, I am going to add 1.5 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. Fry it well in the oil. Now in goes the minced meat and combine it well with the ginger garlic paste. Cook it till it changes its color. So you can see that the color of the meat has now changed, and I am going to add in the spices at this stage. First goes in the curry masala and garam masala. Next, red chili powder, turmeric powder, and salt to taste. Combine all the masalas well with the meat and allow it to cook till it's completely done. You can add half cup of water and cover it with a lid for 10 minutes till the meat is done. You can now see that the meat is cooked and the water has dried up. So now I'm going to add in the vegetables, that is chopped onions, chopped carrots. Give it a good mix. I would like to retain the crunch from the vegetables, so do not overcook them, and that's why I have added them after cooking the meat completely. So just cook it for 3 more minutes. Now the meat and vegetables are cooked. I am going to add in the chopped green chilies and coriander leaves. Mix it well. Now in another pan I have taken 1 tablespoon of oil, and to that I am going to add 2 beaten eggs. Scramble the eggs properly. Now add in the scrambled eggs to the meat and vegetable mixture. The stuffing for a murtabak is now ready. After resting the dough for around 2 to 3 hours, I am now going to roll out the dough to make the outer covering for the murtabak. First take a dough ball, add some oil. You have to do this on a flat surface. Ensure that your hands are greased properly, and now with your palms gently start pressing it on the edges and move in a circular motion. Be gentle while doing so. You have to keep moving in a circular motion this way and spread the dough and flatten it out as much as you can. After spreading it with your hands, you have to now pull the dough from the edges as I am showing you. Gently just lift and pull. You have to make sure that it is rolled out into a nice thin sheet, and also be very careful in doing this. You should not tear it. Now that I have flattened the dough into a thin sheet, I am going to place around 2 to 3 tablespoons of the filling right at the center and spread it out into a square shape. After placing the filling in the center and spreading it evenly, I am now going to fold the murtabak. So gently fold the murtabak from all the sides. After folding it, just give it a gentle pat from all the sides. So our murtabak is now ready. I have repeated the same process for the remaining murtabaks, and now we are going to fry the murtabaks one by one. So on a heated dosa tawa, just place it gently, and first we are going to cook it without adding oil. Once it is done from one side, flip it and cook the other side as well. After cooking on both sides, I am going to drizzle some ghee or oil, anything of your choice. After adding oil on both sides, I am now going to coat it with egg. So I have beaten 2 eggs and just gently spread it out with the spoon. Repeat the same on the other side as well. So our murtabak is now ready and we can plate it. So friends, do try this amazing recipe. The murtabak by itself makes for an amazing meal. Just squeeze in some lemon and you're good to go. Do share your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to my channel. Until we meet next time, it's bye from Rizwana's Rasoi. Thank you for watching.